Hello my friends and welcome to our latest challenge on our BN channel. Welcome to the 1990s Factory Sleeper Challenge. Yes my friends, this vote or this challenge won actually the vote on our BN community tab, which was very awesome. We got very awesome ideas, but of course this one won the final vote. So the rules, if you want to participate for a chance to win this awesome prize car that you are seeing right now in front of you, are very straightforward, very easy to follow. So if you want to participate for a chance to win this awesome car, just follow those rules, submit your car before the deadline, and you are set, my friend. So the rules are absolutely very simple or very straightforward. Not really simple because the rules are challenging a little bit. So the first and the most important rule, which is the production year. My friend, the production year in this challenge is 1990. 1990 only, no more, no less. No 1991, no 1989, no, 1990 exactly. The next rule, which is the allowed body type, you can use any body type you want. Anything comes to your mind, my friend, you can use it. Let's see, the allowed chassis, you can use also any chassis type you want. The next bit is the materials. Also, you can use absolutely any material option you want. Moving on to the engine area, you can use any engine type you want using 95 premium octane fuel only. The next bit is the intake. The intake, my friend, needs to be standard only. No performance and no race intake, because this is a factory car. You need to have the regular, square box in this challenge. Let's see, the next one is, yes, now the next one, of course, you can build a natural aspirated engine or of course a turbocharged engine. It's up to you, my friend. If you are planning on doing a turbocharged engine, and this is a new rule that I want to enforce starting with this challenge, which is the turbo lag window. And what it means is the window that your turbo will start lagging until when it kicks on and starts working. So the allowed turbo lag, or the turbo lag window in this challenge, starting from 0 RPM up to 2800 RPM, and this, which means that your turbo needs to kick in at exactly 2800 RPM or less, no more than 2800 RPM. If your turbo is kicking on, or your turbo is engaging on a start pushing boost at more than 2800 RPM, the whole car will get disqualified. Yes, because here we are also creating some nicely factory tuned cars, and factory cars are not super laggy, and that's why 2800 RPM is the maximum point of turbo lag, of course, or when the turbo starts kicking in. Now the next bit is catalytic converters are needed in this challenge, and you need to use at least one muffler. And that brings us to the loudness points. The maximum loudness that allowed in this challenge is 30 points, no more than 30 points for the loudness points. All of these rules are to make the challenge more challenging, not to make it stupid, but to make it really challenging, because this challenge is a bit challenge to me, which I'll be explaining it a little bit later. Now, if you are planning on making a naturally aspirated engine, you can use absolutely any header option you want, except no race headers, because we are not building racing cars, we are building factory sleepers, and factory cars are massively, or as they call them, mass-produced cars, so you can't use race headers. The next bit, now we finished with the engine, now moving on to the next bit, which is the gearbox. You can use any gearbox, any differential you want. And moving on to the tires, you can use any tire option you want, except no semi-slick tires. Yes, we are not building track cars, we are building factory cars with, well, powerful engines that will go on the road, so no semi-slick tires. The next bit, which is the brakes, you can use any brakes option you want, any interior option you want, but no basic interior. I mean, the minimum or the starting point of the interiors needs to be standard. Also the same thing for the entertainment. No basic for the interior and no basic for the entertainment system. And that brings us to the amount of seat. Well, my friend, if your car can have a front row and a back row, you need to use 4 seats at least. Or if you are building a pickup truck or a car with only a front row seat, you can go for 2 seats only. All right. The next bit is the traction aids. The traction aids in this challenge are required, so you can use ABS only, ABS traction control, whatever you want to see, whatever you want to use. And then the safety, you can use any safety option you want, but you need to remember, your car needs to have 25 safety points at least. This is the least amount of safety, which is 25 points. Less than 25 points, the whole car will get disqualified, my friend, so be careful. Now, the final bit in the tuning section, which is the suspension. My friend, you can choose any suspension option you want, but you need to tune it to comfort and sport at the same time. So because we are focusing on both in this challenge, the car needs to be comfy and also sporty and sportive at the same time. So make sure your suspension is tuned perfectly for that. The final rule, which is of course the budget. You have a full budget, my friend, of $30,000 max. No more than 30,000, no more than 30,000 K. And this is the approximate price, not the materials price. Please don't mix between them. The material cost, we never look at it. It's useless. We only look at the approximate cost only. So 30,000 bucks on approximate price only. And of course, that brings us to the final point, which is the total category points. Because yes, we are using it in this challenge. It's very, very needed in this challenge. And if you're wondering what is total category points, well, it's a system that I made which can determine if your car is good enough for the final video or not, or if your car is actually good or bad. And the way to calculate it, to calculate your total category points, you need to add 8 individual categories, which you will find the values at the end. If you are creating any car and automation game, you will get values at the end. Just add them all together and you will get the total category points. And the categories in this challenge are drivability, sport, comfort, prestige, safety, reliability, practicality, and eco. Add them all together, you will get a TCP number. And of course, when you submit it on my Discord, make sure to write your TCP number next to the file so your card won't get disqualified. And now, of course, let's talk about the deadline, because the deadline on this challenge is the 18th of November 2019. Yes, my friends, the 18th of November 2019, exactly at 6 p.m. plus 3 GMT time, because that's my local time. And of course, the reason why this challenge is special to me, because the deadline is actually on my birthday, because my birthday is the 18th of November. So that'll be awesome as well. Let's see what you guys can create, and let's have fun, of course. And of course, don't rush your car, don't rush your creation. I make sure your car looks absolutely beautiful and 90s in every single way. Don't make a very, very modern car, because then it will get disqualified. So make sure your car looks perfect and from the 90s. And that's pretty much it, my friends. Those are all the rules. Get creative, don't break any rule, make sure your car is absolutely perfect in every single way. Submit it before the deadline and you are set, my friend, for of course this challenge. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Good luck to everyone on this challenge. I really cannot wait to see what you guys will create. I will see you very, very soon. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy this challenge, hit that thumbs up. And if you have any question, you can ask me on my Discord, the link in the description below. Of course, you need to go to my Discord if you want to submit your car, if you want to participate, or of course, if you have a question for me, you can say it in the comments, or on my Discord, you can ask me personally. And that's pretty much it, my friend. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you love my videos, of course, give them the thumbs up again, of course. And you can support, if you like my videos, you can support the channel by signing up to my Patreon page. All the details are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now, my friends.